Asia. Hi, Miss Asia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm good.
I've been looking forward to our meeting.
Yeah, I have to because it's nice to see a friendly face.
Oh, that's exciting to hear. That's good. So, let's go over your week a little bit. How's it been going?
My week has been okay. It's been pretty good, but it's been okay. Like there's stuff that's been happening, but it's like I'm trying to stay positive so before I get negative and just work around it, just continue to work with it, just
Yeah.
try to work within my week.
Yeah. So what I hear you saying, it's been some ups and downs.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's been some ups and downs, and that sounds normal. So, but last we met, I was able to refer you to Miss Anderson, the psychiatric doctor. Were you able to get an appointment with her?
Yeah, I got an appointment. We basically did like the intake form or like the initial meeting. So it was just
Okay.
our first meeting.
Okay. How did you think that went?
It went pretty good. I'm willing to see her again just to help me more because not everyone wants to be sad. So it's like I'm willing to go get that help and I'm really willing to go talk to her and she's willing to help me. So I like that. Thank you
Right.
for the referral.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're open to it, and I'm glad that she's a good person or a match for you. Just let me know if you need any other assistance with that, or whatever reason you can't see her. Just let me know, and continue to keep me abreast on how that's going. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So give me one day. One day, what's been your lowest out of the week? Just one day. Let's talk about that.
My lowest day out of the week would be, I didn't leave my room a lot this week, so maybe like Monday I went to class and like I got this assignment. I wasn't excited about my grade, about my assignment, and I just went to my teacher and I was just like talking to her, and it kind of put me in a state to where I didn't want to talk, or I felt like I was going to be negative, or I felt as if I didn't know what I wanted to say. Like I was scared that I might say the wrong things to her, so I'm like trying to put myself together, but like pick myself up together, pick it up at the same time. So it's like that was my lowest because I was gonna cry because I'm like, man, I really did my work on this grade. Like I really tried. Like, ugh, that's how I felt.
Has there been any other situations where you felt so down about, like a situation like that with your teacher? Do you think it was an overreaction, or I'm just trying to get the level of maybe you feeling bad?
I think it was because I really tried.
Mm-hmm.
I really tried for my work, and I felt like I deserved a better grade, or
Yeah.
I really did try. So it's just maybe more deserving than not deserving, but like wanting more than that grade. Cause I was turning my work early. I really, cause I took the class before. And I turned my work in early, and I went over whatever I messed up the last time so that I can continue to do it good for this time. It didn't happen like that, so I'm just like, okay.
Is that some of what you and your dad fuss about, as far as because you've taken this class again already, and your expectations of yourself is higher this time?
Yeah, because he's definitely hard about that. He's hard about that for me. Because he's like, you need to do better. You're not applying yourself hard enough. And I'm like, I'm literally trying. Like, sir, I'm trying. Like I'm really trying. Like, sir, yes.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't tell him that I didn't pass his class, he would have known.
Yeah.
He would have known that I didn't do that. But to me, coming up to him because he's my father, I decided to tell him and let him know that I didn't pass the class. So he's like, you need to try harder, you need to do this, you need to do this. But it's only so much I can try, or how hard I can be on myself without putting that extra pressure on myself.
Would it be correct to say that when you try hard and you don't accomplish what you need to accomplish, then you feel harder on yourself, and then way it makes you feel really, really, really sad. Yeah.
Yeah. I be stressed. Like, it be stressing me out. And I do not like to be stressed.
Yeah.
Even though I be sad, I do not like to be stressed. Like, no.
Yeah. Have you seen your primary care doctor for this? How you feel?
No. I only really see my primary care doctor if I'm like hurt or something like that. So I don't really go see him like that.
Yeah. I know one time you mentioned in our initial intake about you overeating and you're not sleeping enough, those type of things that might affect how you feel, because if you're not getting enough rest or if you're not eating properly, sometimes your body can go out of whack in a different way and have you not feeling even more good, or have you feeling more down. So I would advise you to go and get see your primary care doctor and just letting them know how you've been feeling, and so that would be in your medical record, and then they would be able to help you with more resources if anything is needed in an area where your body needs to feel better. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what about writing in your journal? How's that been going?
I have been writing my journal. I brought it today.
Right.
I brought my journal today. I've been writing because the emotions be at an all-time high. Like, sometimes it's hard to express it. So if I can express it on paper and not hurt someone else's feelings and just say what I really want to say, it kind of helps me more than anything.
Sure. And what I want you to do is go back in your journal, highlight or underline the areas where you were most stressed, most had difficulty, most, felt depressed, low, or was crying, or whatever that was feelings occurred on paper. I want you to examine what was the causes of those feelings, those emotions, and then try to address the emotion of what had you feeling so bad. If it was a situation where you met with your teacher and you felt like she gave you a grade that you didn't deserve, or maybe you did try your best, then if you go back to that day and you see that, okay, well, I met with my teacher and I felt this way because of this, I want you to start thinking about how you can combat that. So go back to your teacher is one of the examples that you can go back and ask her, hey, can you look at my work with me, and can you go over this with me to make sure that it's correct, because I feel like it was, and I feel like you didn't give me the best opportunity for this grade to be a higher grade.
Yes.
Okay, does that sound like something that you can do?
That sounds like something, and I have to be more positive when I come into her, instead of just being all passive aggressive. So that can look it over, it will help, definitely.
Okay, great. That sounds great. And I love that today you're positive and you're upbeat, you're smiling, and so something has to be working more in your favor than not in your favor. So I would hope that you writing in your journal, you doing self pep talks like we talked about, that you can say those words of affirmations to yourself, and you can tell yourself, instead of in a negative way, tell yourself in a positive way that this can happen in this way, instead of saying so much about it in a negative way. So that seems to be working for you.
Yeah.
Okay, continue to take your deep breaths. Continue to just hold your composure. That helps. The deep breathing helps, and it gives you a time to clear your head, and just think about what's happening with you at the moment, and in the time how to talk back or how to relate to the situation, or how you can overcome the situation in a positive way. Okay. Are there any questions that you want to have, or you want to go over anything else of the tools that I've asked you to do?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much for meeting today. I feel like today's meeting was great. It was positive, upbeat. And if you need me anytime, email, call me, text me anytime, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I thank you for wanting to help me, because, like, you have people that don't want to help you, or they say they want to help, but they really don't.
Yeah.
So I thank you for that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And we'll meet next week, okay?
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
as scheduled.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Thank you, Ms.